Those following my channel recognize this lamp and the way that I upgraded it with this finial. I was not looking to get rid of it, but I went to Goodwill and alas, I fell in love with something new. So come along as I contemplate keeping the old lamp or replacing it with a new one. This new find is a little beat up. The brass does not quite shine like it used to. If anyone has tips for how to make this look a little bit less beat up, I'm all ears. But I love the color and the shape, so let's see if we can make it work. It doesn't have a shade and I don't want to buy a new one, so I'm going to try some of the shades I have around the house. Starting with the shade from the previous lamp, which I think looks a bit too modern for this vintage styled lamp. I also have this older, more scalloped edge, I guess you could call it, lampshade, but it was way too big. This style I think will work a bit better, but I'm afraid it's going to be a bit too small. Let's have a look. Proportionate enough. Is it the best style? I don't know, you tell me. Time to search through the finial bowl. If you saw my previous lamp video, you have seen this bowl before where I keep all of the finials that I've collected thrifting and antiquing. I'm going to pull out some of my favorites because many of these are pretty basic, but I have a few that are quite cute. This one clearly ended up in the wrong spot. Now, something that stands out to me as I'm looking at these is that some of them look much newer, like this one here, which is a bit more of a champagne color, whereas others have a bit more of an antiqued brass look, which is what I'm going for. This is perhaps my favorite finial. It's a bit more champagne colored and a bit big in that it doesn't really twist on top, but it looks beautiful. I'm going to entertain some other options. I love the height of this one, but the color is just off to me. Do you think anyone would notice? Do you see much of a difference? I don't know that I can make it work. It'll drive me crazy. I love this one here. It's a bit more of an antique brass color, but it doesn't seem to fit on top. I'll have to save it for another lamp. Obviously, I'm struggling to say no to this one, looking for any reason to make it work. This one seems to match best with the color, and it even has that same kind of tarnished effect, which I would like to get rid of, but have no idea how to. But it has that kind of warm, goldy brass color that I really love. Here you see I'm missing a tassel. I'm going to try to hide it by rotating the lamp a little bit sideways, so you just see that one tassel facing forward, the other facing the wall. Final thoughts, old or new? Which would you choose?